Yeah, I'm actually very proud of the cows. This is one thing I don't like about the Better. Actual fantastic brush now. A nice, happy, healthy cow. Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how we treat our beds and make sure they're clean and nice for the cows to go and sleep on. And I'm also going to be showing you the positives and negatives of the machine that we use to make sure they're top class. The ration that we use to put into the sawdust Better after we brush the cubicles is about a full bag of sawdust, which is behind me, and then 7 or 8 shovels of lime. Not every morning or every night we'll have a new bag to put in, so we'll sometimes have like this here, like a half a bag left, and then we'll just throw that in, and then whatever else we need, which tonight is quite empty, whatever else we need, we'll just cut open a new bag, throw that in, and then we'll put our lime in on top, because we do have the mixer here which can mix it all up. Like you can see there, that's nice lime and sawdust mixed together, which is exactly what we want. There you can see now we have loads of sawdust in there. We'll throw the lime on top. That's that ready to go now. We've got enough sawdust in and enough lime in to mix together and have a nice ration on each of the beds. So what we usually do is, I usually do all of my jobs first, like scraping the yard out and feeding some of the calves and bedding them up sometimes, and then that means that most of the cows will be milked by then, and then I can get this filled up and go out to do the cubicles. Because what happens is when I bring this out to the cubicles, the cows absolutely love where is it, that brush there. They absolutely love it. Like, I mean absolutely love it. And that is a slight disadvantage. You sort of have to wait until all the cows are milked until you go out, because they would absolutely destroy that brush. Like, they're so rough with it. If you bring it out with them there, I've had a few occasions when I've gone out and they've just belted at it. It's probably sore in the brush as well, which isn't a good thing. So we just usually wait, and it saves a bit of hassle. Every couple of days we will charge the Better, and it's just linked up to the socket in the wall, and then charges down there, if you can see the lead. I'll show you it closer in a minute, but yeah, that's where it charges, and we usually charge it every couple of days, from the morning time after we've done the cubicles to night time before we do the cubicles, and that's about 6 or 7 hours. But we would never ever let it be on zero charge, because then we could end up having it in the middle of the cubicles, nowhere near a plug socket, and it would just be a bit of a mess really, because we would have to link up loads of leads and stuff to get it charged and then finish the cubicles. It has happened a couple of times, but that's why we charge it. Make sure to charge it every other or every couple of days to make sure we do not run out of power. I nearly drove off with the GoPro, not the GoPro, the Better's lead still attached, so I'll take this out, and then that means it'll be properly charged. So if I jump up here, switch that off. And then this is one thing that I don't like about the Beta, is the way this charger is very, very tight to come out. You have to sort of wriggle it. Like, it's very tight. There, it's out there now. We'll leave this charger sitting back there, and off we go. Never forget to shut the gate. And look at that there. All of the cows are finished. They've all been milked. As you can see, these gates are both closed, and that means the parlour's all finished for tonight. That's the last row in there, and the rest of them are out there. That leaves me freely to do all these beds in peace without the cows trying to hit the brush and chase the Beta around, which is, fun fact, something that they actually do. So we'll get this out and get the job actually started. A wee fun fact that we use is that we always set this handheld scraper just over the top of the Beta, so that it's easy to get and it's quick and simple to reach off, not just like I demonstrated. But the job that we do now is we scrape all of the poo and dirt, or all the big poo and all the dirt off the beds, because we don't, the brush can cope with it, we just rather to take it off. So that bit there, the brush is fine with. It's sort of the big bits, which I can't actually see much tonight. Like here, this bed here, you would sort of want to brush that off so it's extra clean, because if you let the brush do it, it might be like 75% clean, but if you do it with this, then the brush, it'll be pretty much 100%. That there bed is probably the worst bed that I've had to deal with tonight. Usually there's a bed that has a big poo just sitting at the very edge of it, when they've just obviously getting up and they've had to plunk one out. But yeah, I'm actually very proud of the cows tonight, that they've saved me a bit of a workload, not having to scrape any let's say waste off the beds, because usually there is one or two that have a big slobbery one at the end of the bed, but tonight is very clean actually. So we'll get all these beds scraped with the actual fantastic brush now and show you how good it actually is. The brush does make the house very dusty. That's one of the downsides of it, that it does get very dusty. You sort of should be wearing a mask, but I'm not wearing a mask, which is not good for me, but oh well. I'm just going to show you here how well the brush actually cleans it. You can see that on this side, you can see there's bits of poo, there's bits of dirt all over the bed, but when the brush goes to clean it, there's absolutely nothing left. and those there are just marks that have always been there and that have pretty much stained into it unless we power wash them down, which we'll probably be doing in the summer. And then there's a very nice bed there, completely clean, absolutely no dirt on it, and when some sawdust and lime goes on it, that's pretty much a fresh new bed. And you've also got these ones up here, which are very clean as well. Once I'm finished brushing all the cubicles, I'll then make sure the brush is, pull the brush back up, and then go forward, and then I can start working my way back like this. Turn these two on. That is all the beds done, and we are officially finished the cubicles for tonight, and that means that the cows can have a nice fresh bed to sleep on tonight. So the real reason of this video was for me to explain the positives and the negatives of this machine, and also to show you how we do our cubicles at night. So the main positives of this machine are that it's about 100 million times quicker than doing it by hand. Yeah. We first of all started off with doing it by hand, and then using the bucket to just spread it by hand, and then we upgraded to the same brand but with just a spreader, no brush on it, but we're still brushing it with the handheld scraper. And then we obviously moved on to this, and it's in its second winter now, and yeah, it's a fantastic machine. It's far quicker. Another benefit of it is it holds enough stuff in it to do all the cubicles. What else is there? The brush is absolutely world class. It brushes the cubicles really well, and make sure that there's no dirt or anything left on them at the end. So those are all positives, but one of the negatives is obviously the price is a negative. You have to buy it, don't get it for free. That's really the only negative that I can think of. There's no really negatives to this machine. It's one of the most handy machines in the farm, and it does its job extremely well, and there's never any breakdowns apart from that back tire we've had to fix once, but other than that, nothing major at all. As I said, it's a fantastic job, and I hope I did show you what it is like, and that somebody that maybe has 120 or to 200 cows would maybe like something like that, as it speeds up their job drastically, and it really is helpful. So the reason why we did go for that is obviously time and efficiency. One of the reasons why we didn't go for one of the sit-on ones and the scraper in the front is that we already had these scrapers, so we didn't need a scraper. and then one of the sit-on ones is probably for like 300, 400, 500 dairy systems, but we don't really need it. It's a bit big for our system, but maybe in the future, you never know, we could just go buy it. Like we could go buy it as a nice machine. Instead of standing, you could just sit down, which would be an extra comfort, but at the minute don't really need it. As you saw, you can sort of, on this rubber bit here, you can just hold on to the bars and then it pulls you along, as you would have seen on that wee video. It's quite fun just to like it to pull you the whole way down. But yeah, that's a video. I hope you did enjoy what we do on how to treat our beds and make sure the beds are as comfy for the cows as possible. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Other thing I forgot was how quiet it is. Like that is super, super, super quiet. That is exactly what you want to see. A nice, happy, healthy cow lying on a lovely, clean bed. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I hope you did enjoy seeing what the brush does and how we treat our cubicles, and also the positives and the negative of the machine that we use. So thank you very much. Here 54 comes over. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you did enjoy today's video, and I will see you in the next one.